Welcome back. We've got a big statement coming in on the eve of third anniversary of Russia-Ukraine war. Ukrainian President Zelenskyy has said that he is ready to step down for the sake of peace and will be willing to do it in exchange for NATO membership. That is a very, very important statement given the fact that Trump has been making anti-Zelensky statements. He has been talking to Russia and Putin as well. Listen in to that reaction coming in from Zelenskyy before we put things in perspective.
Вибори. Чи ви готові залишити пост президента, якщо це означатиме мир для України?
Так, з останнього. Якщо мир для України, якщо вам дуже потрібно, щоб я залишив свій пост, я готовий. Друга історія. Можу поміняти це на НАТО. Якщо є такі умови, одразу. Щоб довго про це не говорити.
Вибори. Чи ви готові залишити пост президента, якщо це означатиме мир для України?
Так, з останнього. Якщо мир для України, якщо вам дуже потрібно, щоб я залишив свій пост, я готовий. Друга історія. Можу поміняти це на НАТО. Якщо є такі умови, одразу. Щоб довго про це не говорити.
Rishabh, the security guarantee that Zelenskyy wants is a membership of NATO. But hasn't Trump already taken that off the table?
Well, definitely. There are two things, Priya, that right now is very, very important. Tomorrow happens to be the third anniversary of the Russia-Ukraine war that began in February 2022. And now that there is no support coming in from U.S. and the money has dried up, given that Donald Trump has taken over the presidency of the United States, things look difficult for Ukraine and Zelenskyy personally. And the adverse commentary that is coming in from Washington has made things, worse for Kyiv and its prospect in this Russia-Ukraine conflict. Now that tomorrow there are various leaders from Europe converging in Kyiv to discuss the security, setup post-war, Ukraine is very clear that we cannot go by the words of Russia and we need a security guarantee. Whether that security guarantee is a NATO membership or is it a European Union membership, that is something that is an offering that we'll have to wait. Trump has been very clear that NATO, the doors of NATO is now closed on Ukraine and it is a far-sighted dream. Having said that, tomorrow also happens to be a resolution in United Nations that is being proposed by US for a peace. So Zelenskyy do believe that it will be difficult for him to continue without US support, and hence now he has offered that he's ready to step down if A, peace happens in Russia-Ukraine, B, there is a security setup, a security guarantee for Ukraine that could very well be NATO or European Union. So these are the two things coming in. But the big development is Zelenskyy offering to step down in lieu of peace. Something
it
that
comes right after Trump had censured him in a post on a social media platform where he said, look at what a comedian has done. He could have easily avoided war. Let's once again listen in to that offer that could perhaps change the course of Russia-Ukraine war going forward from here.
Вибори. Чи ви готові залишити пост президента, якщо це означатиме мир для України?
Так. З останнього. Якщо мир для України, якщо вам дуже потрібно, щоб я залишив свій пост, я готовий. Друга історія. Можу поміняти це на НАТО. Якщо є такі умови, одразу. Щоб довго про це не говорити.
Rishabh, now Washington under Trump may have redacted its support, but the EU still stands by Zelensky's call for being included in NATO. Tomorrow also happens to be the meeting of EU leaders in Ukraine. What are we likely to see there now?
Well, see, European Union leaders in Ukraine can give them moral support. The support that came in from European countries do not have, do not stand even close to the support that was coming in by the Biden administration. And that is the actual point that is being made by, various experts, that Ukraine might have a moral support from Europe. They might give them certain amounts, certain ammunition, certain airplanes, but that is not even, a fraction of what it was coming in from Washington. And with Washington very openly saying that they do not want this war to continue, and second track discussions have already begun. We saw the U.S. team of negotiators meeting the Russian negotiators in Riyadh Last week, the U.S. team was led by J.D. Vance, accompanied by the NSA and others from Washington. That
Right.
shows that how serious Washington is to stop this war. And
Yes.
now Zelensky's only way out is that he wants the European Union to stand with him, to press Washington to give him either a NATO membership or a NATO plus status where the security of Ukraine can be guaranteed. That is something that remains in White House, or in the prerogative of White House, whether they offer that to Ukraine or not.
All
For
right.
now, all eyes on Kyiv and United Nations tomorrow.
Yes, and the ball is also now in the US's court. We'll see what happens after this offer has been put forth. Thank you, Rishabh, for joining us. But now shifting